battle to stay safe, wear your mask, social distance, and wash your hands continues not only around the world and across the country, but right here in central Illinois. Daily testing for COVID-19, of course, continues. And as winter approaches, we've got some new challenges coming up. Here with how we can all do our part, today's CI Health sponsor, the Champaign-Urbana Public Health District. And Administrator Julie Pride, who's been very busy recently, joins me. Hi, Julie.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fantastic. Thanks for your time. I know you've got a lot going on. Give us the latest on testing in Champaign County and how things are going here.
Well, right now we have 306 active cases. We have so that means 306 people in isolation, 1,095 in quarantine right now. We have 4 hospitalized, and we've had, as you know, 27 deaths. The testing in our county is absolutely amazing with the U of I and the mall testing site and all the other clinics that are doing it. So far, we have done in our county alone 634,000 tests, that's astonishing. And we've had a cumulative total of 5,331 cases since COVID started.
As I understand it, there's been, and you kind of alluded to it, there's been far more testing in our county than most others, even of similar and larger sizes. Part of that is due to the university. Is that the only reason, or are there other factors that are leading to us having so many tests being done here in Champaign County?
Well, certainly the University of Illinois does just an astounding number of tests with their tests that they've created. So we have those going. And then the mall does anywhere from 700 to 1,000 tests a day. And then we have Carl and Christie and OSF and Francis Nelson and other places testing people when they have symptoms. So what we have here that a lot of others lack are, now that we're in this area where we're doing surveillance, they lack the ability to test people who are not symptomatic. And you really do need that at this point in the pandemic to uncover cases so that we can then isolate them, contact trace, quarantine, and do all the public health steps that we need to do.
And you're going to get very different numbers if you're only testing people who have symptoms than you're testing the population at large, correct?
Right. And what happens there is just exactly what we're seeing in the counties surrounding us. Region 6, the state is not counting Champaign County's numbers. So we are, tied to all of the counties around us and their numbers, and they have very high test positivity rates because they are mostly only testing people who are ill or people who have symptoms. So you're going to have a much higher positivity rate. Right now, our county is at, or our region is at 7.7 positivity rate. Once you get 3 days in a row of 8% positivity, then you have to go into mitigation measures, which means that some places would shut down or go to limited service ability.
Obviously,
so we are really, we really want the places around us to try to get tested, whether they have to come over to Champaign to do it, or we're trying to get some restrictions on testing loosened up in other places, because it is key.
I could use the whole hour to talk to you about this, Julie, and unfortunately we just don't have that kind of time. But what are you recommending now, where we're at, for people to do? Obviously, masks, social distance, get tested. Is that the nutshell of it?
Well, that's the main thing. I mean, what people need to understand, and not just here, because Champaign County is doing an amazing job with this. They really are. But people need to continue. They need to understand that going through winter, we're going to have to continue the mask, continue the social distancing, even from those you love if they don't live with you, and not gathering, not getting into crowds. Anything you do indoors is going to be more dangerous than doing it outdoors. And continue washing your hands, and then of course get a flu shot, because that also helps protect you and your family and our community.
That was going to be my final question for you, really, was flu shot. You should still get it. Don't put it off. Go get that taken care of.
Absolutely. There are plenty of places to get it in Champaign County, all kinds of places. So get out there and get it as soon as you can. If you need help finding one, you can always call public health.
All right. Well, we are fortunate to have the resources we do, and we are fortunate to have you in charge of the Public Health District. Thanks for your time and all the information. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Absolutely. We will connect you with more details on CUPHD and COVID-19 testing at CILiving.tv.